what he did now is he used his proper what does put there now? Shut up. So what he did, oh god. So what he did now, guys, guess what? Just 3 months of being a YouTuber with 300 and something subscribers, I got monetized. I got my Adsense pin in 3 weeks with post office as a night post. So if you're interested in this kind of video and you want to know how I got my Adsense pin, stay tuned. Be right back. And don't forget that you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of view before you can be monetized. But guess what? I flew.
Cause I only want you, yeah. Cause I only want you, yeah. Cause I only want you.
Vivi imagination. Okay guys, let's be serious. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Jum Jum of Vibes Junior. I had to sit down because man, I'm going to give a full speech here, so I'm not supposed to be standing giving a speech. So if you are new here, if you are seeing my face for the first time, please subscribe, and if you have subscribed, thank you so much. I find sha a sweet. Anybody will near me like this can catch diabetes. I'm so great. Okay guys, let's be serious. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Jum Jum of Vibes Jum Jum. So this thing here, we all know it, right? If you're a YouTuber, even if you have not got it to the point of being monetized, if you are hoping to be monetized one day, I'm sure you will have heard of this Google Adsense. Like, these are the process of being monetized. So yeah, and I have a video where I mentioned that I work with Nigerian Postal Service, post office, and if you have issues with post office sending or receiving mails, you can message me on any of my socials so I can help you, especially if it has a tracking number. I mean, if it's a registered item, I can help. So yeah, let's get to the business of the day. So okay, I mentioned earlier that you have to have 1,000 subscribers, then 4,000 hours of view before you can get monetized. As we all know, I'm just on 300 and something subscribers, and watch hour never even near anyway. So means this is not my own. It is not my own. So sorry that I lied, but I made the whole process because I work with Nigerian Postal Service. So as we all know, in Nigeria, every system in Nigeria is very weird. So it is not strange that Nigerian Postal Service is also weird. Yeah, and it is not their fault. We all know that everybody in Nigeria is very angry. So nobody is patient. So yeah, most of the time when you order stuffs online, the errors they mostly have is wrong address and maybe network issue or wrong phone number. Yeah, you put a phone number, they try calling you, is not reachable. They try one or twice, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like they stop calling you. You get, and that may not be your fault. That may be issue of network or whatever it is. Then wrong address again. When you put a wrong address, they might not be able to sort the item to your address. Like they might not get the address. You might think that's your address, but the address might not be on Google, or like they might not be able to trace it. So I used to tell people that most of the time when you want to order stuffs, especially through night post, look for a proper address to put, or you just use a post office address so that you can walk in and pick your item by yourself. So this Adsense pin too, if you are applying for this pin too, make sure you put a proper address, or just use a post office so that they can call you to come and pick it up when it comes. Put a proper phone number too, so that once it comes, they will just call you. So this particular one is not mine, but I did the process. In short, the owner is not even in Nigeria. Like, the owner is not in Nigeria, but you also need a proper address. No, the reason why he did not receive it in his country is because most of the documents he's using belongs to Nigeria. So if you get to that point, I guess if you're at that point, you know the proper requirement that you need acceptable means of identification that is properly allowed and that will not give you much stress is either driving license, what's it called, international passport. And the international passport, I heard if you're using your international passport, you have to snap everything like in details, even the Nigerian flag and the coat of arm, like the coat of arm on the international passport, you have to show everything so that it will be accepted. And if you're using your NIN card, that's your name, you have to snap the square, like you have to snap it properly so that it will not be rejected. And this pin too is very important, like it's very, very important. It gets expired. It's just like that OTP, they send to you if you're trying to do any registration or so. So you have to be very fast about it. Make sure you follow it back to back so that it will not get expired by the time it comes. Like we've used this pin, and that's why I'm showing you now. Like he has already used it, and so it has expired. This is what it looks like when it comes. I don't know if you have seen it properly. This is the reason why you are applying for this thing. Just this pin is like an OTP, like it's a personal number. So if you have not gotten to the point, you don't need it. But if you have got, and I heard that if you don't need a Google if you don't need a Google AdSense, don't open it, so that by the time you will need it, like by the time you get monetized, it will not be an issue for you, because you cannot have two Google AdSense. So the only thing that he did was that he used his own name, and he used my own address, as in my own office address. So I kept my own proper number too, number that I know if they call anytime, it will always ring, because they can call you at any time. They can call you even after working hours. It depends on when the person is on duty. So I'm just telling you now. So when you are expecting this kind of message, make sure that your phone is always on, so they will not say, I don't call her one time, I don't call her two times, and no pick. Nigerians have anger issues. I will tell you, most of these people, they have family problems. So it is not their fault. They are not paying much for this kind of thing. So you know, before you start saying, are they not paying them? But if you lose this thing, or you start applying 3 or 4 times, or if you want to go and start putting DHL, you want them to send it through DHL, you know what it will cost you. So you help them, they will help you too. So you know how it is now. Before you start saying, should be they are paying them, so why should they be passing aggression to their staff? They won't pass aggression, but I'm just telling you, if they call you 1, 2, 3, if they don't see you in a paper, so then they'll just be like, it's just ordinary paper. But many of these things that is in our office that they've called them, they did not come to carry. So you understand? I'm just telling you now, it's everywhere. Before you say it's only 9 posts. So you put the proper address, they will call you. So they called me when this thing came. It came in 3 weeks. It was not up to a month, like maybe 2 weeks and some days when he applied. So I told my friend to pick it up for me. I told them that I'm a staff. So I described myself. Then it was a name that they made them know, because there's nobody like this in my office that bears this name. So it came, and I told her to open it and snap this page to me. So I also sent it to the owner. He kept it, and it worked for him. The basic things now is a proper phone number, postcode, and a full address, like a proper address. And if you insist on using your house address, every area has a postcode too. So you just make sure that you put a proper address. If you use your home address, they will deliver it to you at home. That's home delivery. So you understand like that. So the major thing now is a proper address, postcode, and a correct phone number, so that when it comes, they call you immediately and they will deliver it to you. The pin is private. It's just one time use. You cannot reuse it. So you understand. So and I know most of you are disappointed because I did not give you a full details of how to apply for Google AdSense. I cannot give you full details because I have not gotten to that point, but I've just told you how I helped somebody to pick up his Google AdSense in 3 weeks without even being in the country. So, and I'm sure I've helped so many of you, and I cannot be giving you somebody else's explanation like videos I watch on YouTube on how to apply for Adsense payment. But what I know is that people have difficulty in receiving, like it is English is hard. People find it difficult to receive their Google Adsense through 9post, and these are the error, maybe your phone number or wrong address. So don't be a victim of wrong phone number and bad address. Thank you and God bless you. I hope you're enjoying this video. See you on our next video. So guys, please help me share so that people can subscribe to my channel. I can have 1,000 subscribers too. I've not even gotten to 500 yet. I still have a long way to go. So, and always watch my videos to the end so that I can easily have the 4,000 hours of view. I trust you guys. Thank you so much and God bless you. Kisses. Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.